There we go. What up, YouTube? Um, all I have to say right now is Tyrese Maxey is a dog for what he just did to the Knicks in Game 5. That's literally. Now, not a Knicks fan, I'm not a Philly fan, but I do want the Knicks to win this series. I thought I had them yesterday. I thought they were gonna win yesterday, but Tyrese Maxey said, "I have other plans. I'm not going home. And if I'm going home, it's to play a game 6. That's what he basically said yesterday, with dropping 46 and I'm pretty sure 9 assists. So he wasn't just scoring the rock. He was dishing out as well with 9 assists. Now, this game was the Knicks to lose. And they did just that. They did just that. Now, the Knicks. Where do I start? Now, I'm not going to make this video too long because I didn't really watch a lot of this game. I kind of really just watched the second half. So, I really watched, some of the third and most of the fourth. So, I'm going to keep this nice and short. But going into the fourth, right? Let me make sure everything's correct. Make sure I'm not, saying anything dumb here. But I'm pretty sure going into the fourth, the Knicks were up. The Knicks were up 1. And in the start of the fourth, or to the middle of the fourth, it was really a close game. And it looked like Philly was gonna pull it out. But then the Knicks started creating turnovers, which got them out in transition, which really helped the offense. Which I think now, because watching this game, right? But I'm a switch topics real quick. Watching this game, we all know Joel Embiid is dealing with that knee injury still. It's not too it's still affecting him, his playing style, but it looks like it's really bad. He can't really run that much sometimes. There'll be times in the game where you can tell that knee's back to affecting him, where he can't move as much. And I think that's where the Knicks are really, at least in Game 6, they should really take advantage of that. And during the clutch time, they were getting steals and forcing turnovers and getting out in transition, which I think really helped. Because if you get there before Joel Embiid gets back, then there's no inside present in the paint. And it's kind of a free lane to the rim, if you ask me. Unless perimeter defense steps up for Philly, but I don't know. And really, Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, and I forget who their last guy was. I think it was Batum. But if they're out in transition, they're still going to be backpedaling, so it's still going to be hard to defend. But I'm not going to sit here and downplay Embiid like he didn't have a triple-double, 19, 16, and 10, so I can't get mad at that. But back to the Knicks getting out in transition. I think that would be their best chance of even winning this game. And I think also with that, and then going to Philly side, and what they really did to help them was really just Tyrese Maxey. I'm pretty sure he scored the last points to even send this to overtime. Pretty sure he had the float and 1. He had the 3 and 1. And then he had the 3 from half. I feel like that's ridiculous. He really, really came out and showed people why. Everyone needs to, watch Philly games or just be tuned into what Tyrese Maxey's doing throughout his entire career right now, because what he just did. But one thing I will say about the Knicks defense on those type of possessions. Now, the first foul with the Tyrese Maxey floater, I can't really get too mad at because he really created the contact and went to the rack. And with his speed, it's really hard to, if you want to get a body on him, it's really hard to even do that because he's so good at creating fouls. It's him and Brunson are one of the 2 best guards in the league at it. And watching them do it, if you're a small guard out there that really loves, that really wants to make it, those 2 players would be a great watch for you to put your game behind. But that first foul you can't really get mad at. Now, the second foul, which I'm pretty sure was on Mitchell Robinson on the 3. Mitchell Robinson has to, and when I say has to, he can't not do it. If he does it, if he doesn't foul right there, right? Say he doesn't foul and Tyrese Maxey still hits the three. Instead of it being a 2-point game, it is now a 3-point game. Which, when you look at it, maybe it doesn't really create that much of a difference because, again, Tyrese Maxey hit a three coming on the way down, so he might do it again. But the difference with that, right? If Mitchell Robinson doesn't jump, the foul is not called. Tyrese Maxey hits the three regardless. He hits the three regardless, but there's no foul. You're up 3 now. Josh Hart goes to the free throw line. And now, if he makes both or misses one and makes the other, it's still a good scenario for the Knicks in that position because now it's still a 2-point game. So they still have to foul regardless. And that's going to take time off the clock, 1, which would really help the Knicks in that situation. 2 is that with the foul being called and then Josh Hart going down there and missing one free throw, it caused it to only be a 3-point game where then obviously we saw Tyrese Maxey come down the court and hit that 3 from half. But then on that play, Mitchell Robinson again, I really don't have, watching that, right? Rewatching that as a person that knows the game of basketball and understands it at a high level, you have to be up on that. You can't, where he was at on that final play, I'm pretty sure he wasn't barely above the 3-point line. I'm pretty sure he was right behind it, in top of the key area. You have to be up on that no matter what. I'm pretty sure when he made it, there was 8.2 seconds left on the clock. So I know you're not gonna expect him to pull it, so I'm not really mad that you're not blitzing it. You're kind of just hedging on it, and a soft hedge at that. But I feel in that type of scenario, you just have to be up regardless because you're up 3. So mainly you just want to at least get to a point where they take a quick 2, if anything, and they play the foul game. Because, again, if you do that, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the Knicks had a timeout in this scenario because if they do, it really helped them in this scenario. If they have a timeout, you call it, and you probably make Josh Hart the inbounder, if anything, because he's probably your worst free throw shooter. Then you take out Mitchell Robinson so they can't foul him. And then, again, you play the foul game. I think this goes in the Knicks' favor if they do that. I don't think they lose this game. And then in OT, man, Philly just pulled away. I don't really... And then, also with I didn't really like the Knicks' clutch possessions. I really don't. I know I'm kind of bouncing around in the game here, but the clutch possessions for the Knicks, I really didn't like. It was more of like the Celtics. For example, it was more of iso ball, watching Jalen Brunson do his thing, which I get for some of it, some plays, because there is going to be some plays just in the future where you're just going to go to your best player and you're going to be like, hey, go get a bucket. Just do that. Go get a bucket. But I'm pretty sure it was either in OT when it happened or it was in the fourth quarter. I kind of forgot, but it might have been an OT. Jalen Brunson was going to pull it, I'm pretty sure, from the from the 3. And then Isaiah Hartenstein cut, and Jalen Brunson threw it out. Now, I didn't like the shot, one, because I remember it vividly for at least, the shot clock scenario. There was, the shot clock, they just got the ball, so I didn't really like that play at all. Then there was a couple more plays where it was really just Jalen Brunson one-on-one ball. And it was working, but down the clutch, that can't be your offense. I think you have to get more movement. The offense got so stagnant, and when they weren't in transition, the offense wasn't that good. But obviously, we know this Knicks team could be way better than what it just was in this game. It could be way better. They're the number 2 seed for a reason. I still have them coming out of this series, but it's a tough loss, because now you're going back to Philly, and you have to win that game. Because I don't think you want to go to Game 7. If this goes 7, then it's scary. It already is, but if it goes 7, it's scary. But I think that's all I have for this game. It really was the Knicks to lose, man. Jalen Brunson 40 ball. It really was theirs to. It really was theirs to lose. But that's really all I have on this game. Again, I didn't watch that much of it, but I just wanted to get something out. And, we have Phoenix and Miami. I said Phoenix and Miami. Oh, my God. I missed the Suns in the playoffs, and they just got eliminated. We have Boston and Miami tonight, and Dallas and Clippers. I need Boston to clear this out, and I need It's 2-2 for the Clippers and Dallas series. I have the Clippers in 7, so I need a win, especially at home. But I'm going to catch y'all. That's my predictions for tonight. Peace.